Just a few brief words. As we begin this most holy week, so often we can become so busied with many things, particularly for traveling or entertaining, especially entertaining Easter Sunday. But my strong encouragement, of course, is to enter into the events of the week and to experience, as we did today, great joy and triumph as Jesus enters his own city, and of course the whole shift in mood, if you will, as we once again hear and participate in the Passion reading. Encourage you to look at Tuesday this week, Holy Tuesday, to come at 7 in the evening to the cathedral for the Chrism Mass. It's really one of the most beautiful celebrations of the entire year, and an opportunity for you to witness all of the priests of the diocese to gather with our bishop to renew our promises of the priesthood, and for the bishop to bless the oil of the sick and the oil of catechumenate, to consecrate the oil of chrism, the sacred oils which are used sacramentally throughout the year. We will bring those oils Tuesday night home with us from the cathedral. They'll be processed in on Holy Thursday as we celebrate the Mass of the Lord's Supper, and of course we encourage you to come to that Mass. We celebrate the gift of the priesthood as well as the gift of the Eucharist, the institution of both. And after that liturgy, of course, we end very somber and mark the time Jesus spent in prayer, and we invite you to come to our chapel of repose, be open till about 11 o'clock at night, to simply spend some time in quiet and in prayer. And then we enter, of course, that most solemn time, Good Friday, the opportunity to come to many of the liturgical services we have to really not only, certainly very important, but not only reflect on Jesus' own passion and death, but then to reflect in our own lives how we're called to join our life and suffering with the sufferings of Christ. Of course, we invite you Holy Saturday to come to the great Easter Vigil, 7 o'clock in the evening, as we bless the new fire and the new Paschal candle, bring that light of Christ into the church. We listen to the history of salvation in the Scripture, and of course, celebrate baptism and reception of others already baptized to our Catholic faith, where we celebrate confirmation for many, many adults. I invite you to come and experience that joy of the triumph of the resurrection at the Easter Vigil. This week is a beautiful week to simply really take some time aside to really pray, maybe to look at the Passion reading we just heard, and of course we'll hear again on Good Friday, to look at the so many details that come out and to read them, reread them, read them, and even though it's contrary to what we thought growing up, even read the footnotes in the Bible. You know, in school we always thought footnotes was free space. You know, you get to flip the page faster. But, you know, read the footnotes and try to come to understand, maybe pick up a commentary, the deeper meaning. Simple example, the last line, my God, why have you forsaken me? So often we mistakenly think Jesus felt abandoned by the Father, but that is not true at all. He was directly referring to Psalm 22, which we, sang as the psalm at this Mass, and the very refrain, my God, why have you forsaken me? Suffering servant psalm, and the presence of the Father to the suffering servant, and the vindication of the suffering servant. Take the time to really focus on whatever it is that jumps out at you in the Scripture this week, to really come to a more intimate relationship with Christ, a greater willingness to join your life to the life of Christ, and probably, if you do so, a newfound joy as we celebrate the resurrection 1 week from today.